Here at the UCS Spirit National Pole Vault Summit, I have had the blessing of introducing Jacob Wooten as the winner of the men's elite competition, but I have never had the blessing of introducing him as Olympian Jacob Wooten, men's elite winner here at the Reno-Sparks Livestock Events Center. Obviously, that is a forever. It's not just a 2024 designation or honor, but like when you get introduced like that now, and will continue to be introduced and acknowledged and respected and recognized as that, how powerful?
I honestly think the reality of it hasn't quite set in fully for me yet, and every time I get announced like that, it's a reminder that I actually did that, and I achieved a lifelong dream by making that team. Still a little hard to put into words, but it feels really good. Yeah.
And you're still as humble and grounded as ever in a sport that's defined by rarefied air. Speaking of 575, 1810 on the first attempt, then attempts at 585, which would have been a world lead, 19.2 and a quarter. Obviously, you are far surpassed that in indoor and outdoor. But for the fact that it's January 17th, what are the positive takeaways from tonight?
I'm feeling really good. I was actually jumping from a shorter stride because I've been dealing with a little bit of knee tendonitis, but that seems to have gone out the window. So just my techniques, staying consistent. The changes I was working on last year are sticking, and I was taking shots at a 12-step PB, which is always a good thing. Just the minor changes and the feelings the off-season have been really consistent. I'm feeling really good about the season. 75 is a fantastic place to start, and I'm feeling like there's a lot more left in the tank as we get going this season.
Trips to France on the horizon? Or are you staying stateside?
We love France indoors. Yeah. France is like a second home, and I look forward to every competition I'm about to do. I think I leave in the next 10 days for a series of a few meets, and I'm going to enjoy every one of them.
Just in having gone through that experience and understanding the long game, Jacob, like obviously going deep into the fall with what that schedule demanded of you last year, is that a benefit in terms of you kind of understanding like where the evaluation points are and just where you want your body to feel and where you want the progression to be as you have that long-term vision on Japan?
Yeah, it's like what I've learned over the past few years is the beginning of the year we want to play things safe, make sure the technical changes are lining up and be consistent with them, and not trying to burn things out too fast too soon, obviously. Just prioritizing the technique and the things that are going to be long term, and that really worked well for me last year. And kind of like taking an attitude of I still want to jump high, but I have to do X, Y, and Z to jump high. The execution takes the priority, especially in the early portions of the year. Last year I was a little bit more inconsistent hitting those in the early part of the year, and it took to the end of the year for them to start settling. I'm happy to say that this year the technique is hitting from the beginning, and we're feeling good, and I'm just going to continue to focus that, and hopefully the bars will continue to fall.
So like I said, multiple victories here, just to keep coming back, obviously to have all these kids that want autographs and photos and and a moment of your time, being able to throw out t-shirts, just the interaction with the crowd and stuff like that. Just how special is it that when everything really gets started in earnest for you in Reno?
Oh, there is nothing else like Reno Pole Vault Summit. I remember the first time I came as a senior in high school. It was just one of the best experiences I've ever had. There's never been a place quite like Reno in that we have everyone from the community here from all levels, from beginner to elite, all under one roof, just sharing and interactions and ideas and thoughts, and just like having fans of the sport who compete in the sport and understand it so intimately, being there and cheering for you, cheering you on, and you cheering them on is just, I would say it's one of my favorite places to compete, hands down. Absolutely.
Well, it wouldn't be the same if we didn't have Jacob Wooten here. Obviously, him and Austin Miller and Hunter Garretson put on a great show tonight. All three at 1810, 575. Jacob on the first, Austin on the second, Hunter on the third, and some really good looks from all three of them at 585, 19.2 and a quarter. Jacob, great to see you back here in Reno. Safe travels to France. Stay healthy, and best of luck going forward.
Thank you so much.